Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to Adventure Boat. My name is Kelly. We're on phase 2 of Project Ultimate Land Cruiser. I'm installing rock sliders from White Knuckle Off-Road on the FJ80. This is gonna be a really good install, so stay tuned. Before we get going, if you're new to the channel, welcome. We have tons of overlanding stuff. Be sure to subscribe to keep up with all of our new content. Now let's get right into this install. What this is are brand new rock sliders from White Knuckle Off-Road. You guys know that White Knuckle Off-Road is awesome when it comes to rock sliders. That's all they do, and they do it really well. I've had my set of White Knuckle Off-Road rock slides on my Tacoma for almost 2 years now, and they performed flawless. I've bashed them, I've landed on them, I've dragged them over rocks, I've used it to lift the truck up, I've actually pulled the truck with them. They're awesome. You cannot go wrong with White Knuckle Off-Road sliders. Step number 1 is gonna be removing the old step sides. I got the old tired step sides off. It was like 6 bolts, no problems at all, came right off. Step 2 is going to be setting up your floor jacks. The directions call for jack stands. In my case, I have 2 big floor jacks. I'm just gonna use that. That way I can get a really fine adjustment. And I'm working on the passenger side, so I'm putting the passenger side rock slider on the floor jacks, ready to jack up into position. Working with the middle bracket first, just to kind of support this and get it pushed up so I can align the front holes. I'm gonna use a U-bracket here and just put it through the frame and get it onto this bracket. Now I'm gonna shift those holes into position and use the hardware provided by White Knuckle to secure the plate with the 4 bolts. Last but not least, the U-bolt on the back bracket here on the passenger side. In the directions it says you may not be able to get past this heat shielding here for the exhaust. I'm gonna have to recess the heat shielding right here by pressing it up. I'm just gonna beat it up with a hammer and a pin in order to get this U-bolt to be able to swing out and index into these holes. Both U-bolts are in and the 4 bolts at the front are in. Now I'm just gonna tighten everything down. The big U-bolts tighten down with a 19mm, the smaller with a 13mm. When tightening the U-bolts, make sure you do them evenly and make sure the gaps are the same. The U-bolts, they will bend and you don't wanna bend them and pull them the wrong way. The passenger side is done and it looks amazing. I can't believe how good these White Knuckle Off-Road sliders look on the FJ80 here. I did the passenger side first because I think that might have been the more complicated side, just with the lining up the 4 bolts. It's gonna always be harder to line up bolts than it is to put the U-brackets on. So I'm gonna do the driver's side now. It should be pretty quick. I'll let you know if there's any difference. The only difference here on the driver's side is you've got a brake line running on the inside of the frame rail. There's 2 bolts, one here and one here. They basically hold the brake line to the frame. All you're doing is you're gonna remove those bolts and you're gonna place it with these bolts here with a big fat washer on them. All this does is push the brake lines off the frame rail enough to get the U-bolt on the inside of the frame rail. That way you're not crushing the brake line with the U-bolts. All right guys, install is complete. How good do these rock sliders look on the FJ80? I think they're amazing. I am not worried at all. I know they're gonna perform. White Knuckle Off-Road has never let me down, and I guarantee they never will. All right guys, I hope you enjoyed that install. If you did, be sure to hit that thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe, it helps our channel grow, and I'll see you guys next time.